couple of angelic types for this edition of the Armour All Summer Grill, the halo effect. Mark Fogarty, welcome. Let's talk Formula One now. I mean, the stat that stood out for me this season, 100% finishing record for Lewis Hamilton. The only other time that a champion in the sport has enjoyed that belongs to Michael Schumacher and the great Manuel Fangio. That doesn't happen very often. That just shows how Mercedes shadowed everyone else all year, doesn't it?
And it's no surprise because while he's not everyone's cup of tea, Lewis Hamilton is the standout driver of his generation.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, he's flat out fast, and give him the equipment, and as you've seen, you know, he wins races and he wins titles. And I think he's actually a very good image for Formula One. It desperately needs, you know, someone who's a bit different. He's, you know, well, he's young.
It takes the sport into a place that is outside of motor racing. The catwalks, the movie launches, that's super important.
And he's young, and he appeals to young people. You know, can't all to be the, you know, the old fogies and all that. But you know, this year, for a lot of the series, he had some serious competition. Ferrari lifted their game. They spectacularly lost the ball between Vettel's mistakes come, you know, flame outs and some reliability issues. But they did, for the most part, take the fight to Mercedes-Benz, and that was encouraging. And then towards the end of the series, Red Bull came on really strong. You know, they had two exciting drivers that gave their all, but they were starting to get into the mix. So there's some hope that next season the competition will be a lot more even. But I mean, you must say things like Vettel's losing it in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, which turned out to be a crazy race, and then completely messing it up at the start of the Singapore Grand Prix. I mean, it livened things up, but it cost them the championship.
Report card on Valtteri Bottas. He got the triple at the end of the year with pole, race win and fastest lap in Abu Dhabi. Has he done enough to be the man there at Mercedes in the future? Oh,
he's cemented himself as a great number two to Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes-Benz. That's all he is, and that's all he's ever going to be. You know, he's a class racing driver and he's a great bloke, but to think that he could challenge Lewis Hamilton for the title on a regular basis in that team, which is Hamilton's team in his first year, you know, that was never going to happen. And as you saw, it didn't happen. You know, he had some strong results, but you know, there were times when he struggled. So next year, that will be the real test for Bottas. We'll see what he's really made of, because he'll have that year under his belt. And you know, if he is the superstar that he had been touted back when he was at Williams, next year is the time to show it.
Final one, we're going to talk Daniel Ricciardo in another episode, a coming episode of The Grill. What about Red Bull's report card for the year, do you reckon?
Shocking start. Pretty ordinary middle part of the season, but suddenly they caught fire in the second half of the season, and they were on the tail of Ferrari and Mercedes. So if Renault come to the party for them next year, and they do another super chassis, but have it working from the Australian Grand Prix at the very start, very formidable, I think. So fingers crossed.
Each week, Armour All will be giving away the Ultimate Summer Essentials Pack. The pack comprises a range of products to keep your car looking like new, including new Armour All Wash and Wax Wipes, Armour All Wax Wipes, as well as Armour All Cleaning Wipes, Glass Wipes, Protectant Wipes and an Armour All Towel. You can also win an Armour All Esky Bucket. To enter the draw, subscribe to speedcafe.com below this video for your chance to win. It's that easy. Catch another edition of the Armour All Summer Grill tomorrow.